Mr. One joke with Miss Missy. Hey guys, we're going late night talk show. Sorry I'm like 4 hours fucking late. I just needed to do something real quick online. I want to say real quick, make sure you do like this video up to the channel if you're new. I want to also say, damn, 3000 XPs when I just came on? Damn. Well, we've been, in and out lately, but I want to talk about something. Missionaries. We had a visiting priest from Africa with his campaign. I want to say real quick that his missionary is doing whatever it does. In some cases, some families in Africa living under a house with one generator that can have at least 2 families there. I mean, Catholic charities. We give it to Catholic charities in the church. I mean, that will give us one step closer. I've heard this for a long time in my church, but it will get us one step closer to God. It doesn't matter if it's like a penny, a nickel, a quarter, a dime, or even dollar bills. At least you're showing support and getting closer, because to me, money isn't everything. I mean, sure, you can buy rings, stuff, level stuff, but you don't have to buy the money. You don't have to buy stuff to make you happy all the time. I know for one reason my father, I'm gonna bring up him for a while, but I know my father, I'm not sure if I've told you the story, but he's been having a tough time. I mean, from the neighbor's dog biting him in the stomach, he got a cut at work and filed workers' comp and then got laid off because they were cutting his department. I mean, all the stuff that has been happening with my dad has just been so bad. The worst part is, now they're even cutting my hours at work. Now, to me, I'd have to provide for myself, guys. Even so, I mean, I can't be spending like $100 million, $100,000 each day or each week. I gotta make sure I am spending I have to provide for myself, because to me, here's what I see. I mean, the average person who wins a million, they have enough money to set that aside. I I mean, if they go to church, they can put some of that aside for church. Pay pay bills on taxes, pay credit card debt. I mean, they cannot be spending stuff like a freaking purple Lamborghini, for example. I know from my dad, he thinks money is everything. Well, not always, but I know for me, I want to make sure we have a plan set. Have that plan. For me, medical bills. Save some of that side for the banks. Have a plan for later on in life. Because it doesn't mean everything. I remember a year ago when I was playing Pokemon Go. I would spend my a lot of money into Google. That way I can get stuff like 550 Pokecoins. To be honest, I would spend like, I don't know, like 20 of those or something. That will give me enough coins to at least be able to have that money for incubators and inkies and low models and stuff like 200 Pokeballs. Get more space in my inventory. Gifts, event boxes, ultra boxes, whatever. But as I learned in time, it just doesn't. You wouldn't want to change anything. I mean, eventually your wealth will go away at a point in time. So it's always best to set that money aside for other things. Adam Cole defeats Gargano in one hell of a match. Damn. But yeah, that's a scam. That could be a scam sometimes, depending on who you are. Talents do pay the bills sometimes. Sometimes you need to have more than just talents and the skills. Sometimes you need to think and have those abstract skills around to and all that stuff. Also, now let's say we put you guys in a situation, one person individually. Let's say Bobo for a sec. Okay, let's say Bobo wins $610 million in dollars by playing the lottery. After they take out money from his millions, he's left with $305 million in dollars. So, and he decides to put most of it into his bank, but he keeps out a small portion for himself. And he goes sky high crazy with it. And then he keeps going back every month after he quits his job. By the 5th week, he's down to, let's say, $100,000. And he's thinking, where the fuck did my money go? You have to have a plan for a long-term investment, guys. Because eventually, even in the long run, that money will not change a person. Even though you may say, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I wanna buy that, I wanna buy a expensive $300,000 ring. I mean, it's great that you're thinking ahead, but how are you going to afford to pay for it when you know everything has taxes according to it, to everything you have? You have to put money aside for your home, money aside for your phone cards if you have, like if you're a Sprint or Straight Talk. Put money aside for electricity bill. You got bills to pay, you got medical reasons to pay, doctor visits. Eventually, you will run out of money eventually, guys, but if you want to go crazy with your money, fuck, go crazy. But I don't recommend going crazy with money. A lot of people won't go crazy. I know, but sometimes it would be nice to have a plan invested for the term. Money is everything. No, it's not. I tell you guys, it's not everything. Money is a sin. I mean, of course, in the church, money is good, but it also keeps a roof overneath the heads of many people coming to worship. But one of the things is, even so, sometimes you have to set money aside to make some more money. I mean, sometimes if you want to make more money, I mean, there's some other options than just trying to figure out how to make the money. Like, okay, here's another situation, guys. Let's say John, a random ass person named John, he wins $600 million. He decides to quit his current job as a plumber. He decides to open up a cartel in downtown. Now, if you got like a drug cartel, On top of that, he has a side business at a slot, working for a game company, games like slot machines and all that. And eventually the cops will find out. Do you think that might have been a good idea? I mean, sure, it was 2 jobs, but he still won the money for a cartel, and they still raided him and found him guilty. Do you think that's was a reasonable investment? To me, nope. Because he was running a drug cartel of money, and 2, he was running a gambling site. I was talking with a person from the board of directors at my workplace. I was helping him find something, and we started talking about investing in how we can get more people into Wilson, and how we can benefit from making money from communities and small out there. How we can make money to the community and bring in more competition. What I came up with was to try to revive the mall downtown. It was the Wilson Mall. Because right now there's a police station there, but there's also a Roses there that's still making it. There's also a movie theater there. A little restaurant outside, a McDonald's. You get where I'm going, guys, but I saw when it was opened 20 years ago. It was the spot in Wilson to go for teens and young adults to hang out and all that. But eventually, over time, those shops decided to fade away into nothing. I know there was a Sears, a J.C. Penney's, a Belk at one time, which then moved over to Heritage Crossings with that Target and Starbucks and all that stuff. But eventually, shops like that would become extinct. Will no longer be there. I talked about how we could revive the mall and bring back an arcade, like I don't know, maybe bring back an arcade, a batting cage. Maybe bring in some good stuff, you know. I know I know the mall that I've been to a lot lately was Golden East Mall in Rocky Mount. They have a lot of. They even have a Con Home Goods. Con's Home Good. I know that damn it. What's that? If you were to bring back more competition to a town, like a crystal burger. I remember in Georgia having those. In Georgia, I had a couple of those whenever I went through. Let's say when I'm coming back from Birmingham, Alabama, I would always try and see if I could stop at one of those locations. I miss those so much, and I just wanted to. And I just wish we could bring one to Wilson. I mean, that will open up for more jobs, more people moving to Wilson, and of course, be able to have a damn. I have more opportunities in Wilson for jobs. I mean, everybody should have a job, to be honest. my idea was to start small, like at. I know we have like a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Sonic, a Hardee's location, Arby's, Brewmasters. We have multiple locations. Even a Highway 55. But I know that I just can't get the smell and the good taste. Just can't. I remember having a junk job. I remember having like, oh, I don't know, like I think 12 of the small sliders. I mean, it's either that or bring in a White Castle location. I mean, that would benefit people who live from like Ohio, northbound, northward. The people from South for Crystal Burger. Crystal Burger. I mean, it's either Crystal Burger or a White Castle Slider Burger. Shit, I'm getting parched for just talking about burgers, guys. Let's walk and talk. Another idea I had. If you could bring in an arcade or a game area for the kids. I know. Shit. I remember in Myrtle Beach or any location that has miniature golf, you would they had an. It wasn't far away. It was like a mile or two away from locations. If we bring in I know we have a putt in Wilson, and I've been there a few times. I haven't recorded there, but I have been past it a few times. I feel like I'm losing my voice now, guys. But I've been past it a few times. I've stopped there, played a few times. I know we have pizza locations here in Wilson, in my town. I spent like 15-20 minutes talking about that. Wasted a good portion of my shift talking about it. To me, if we were to do something like that, if we had done that, we would we could bring in more people to work, encourage more people to get a job so they can benefit more. More jobs benefits the community, which benefits more money for the average household. So you gotta be smart with the money, guys. I mean, it doesn't matter how wacky of an idea it could be, but whatever makes the money actually can work. I know in Myrtle Beach they have a pirate golf that I've actually been part of. The beauty be part of the beauty treasure. I remember going from one side up to another side, and the slope actually shifted when you go upwards. Okay. It actually changes slopes for a bit, then it eventually goes back down. I know I know that for I've been one time I went. You could have an arcade. I would actually bring in another location. I would bring in is a adventure landing. Yeah, adventure landing. I mean, they have. It will be for the kids, but my idea, I would actually bring in a location like a like a shit, what was? I would actually bring in like a North battleground, something for the North people. I had the idea of doing that, but the interesting thing is I wanted to do it at the Bill's Convention Center before it closed down this past January. But I can't do that, so I'm trying to figure out another location where I could have this North battle thing. The worst part is I had the idea of doing it in my store. Imagine doing that, guys. Making up a place for like a capture the flag. Like one team be in the dairy department. You have to go through back room. One team can occupy the produce department. the back room, the meat department. Oh. That'll be one heck of an idea though. But I don't think I can get my manager's approval for that. Worst part is entry free. $50 per player. Actually, it'll be more like $10 per player. If you bring in a RC, it'll be $15. But another idea I had. I mean, all my ideas were money makers. You could bring in small shops. I know you had a food court one time at the mall. I remember that we had a Seals before they closed down. But like a Seals location, but I know in Raleigh at Crabtree they had one. Where you had an auto care location as well at the mall. It's like it reminded me. I mean, they had all these locations, but it's like nobody wanted to come out to the mall anymore here in Wilson, so that's why they shut down. But I know in some malls, like Crabtree Valley Mall in Raleigh, or a big national mall like the Mall of America. More money makers. Sometimes you have to spend. I heard best from online. Sometimes you have to spend in order to make money. You have to spend money. Whenever you spend money, you have to make the money back in return. But if you designed, let's say I would go for a par 500 golf putt centaur. I thought maybe this ahead, like a par 500, because I know there's like 4 club golf putt at Adventure Landing. I think I've been on one of them. Worst part is you have to share one with another team. I mean, it's so stupid sometimes that you don't know how stupid or ridiculous it can get. This was like 11 years ago when I went, so. Um, I would put up more housing and all that. But I know that sometimes making money can be a tough thing. You gotta figure out what can I do to make sure the community comes out and have a good time, or come out and spend the money. For me, I would I would try with flyers and newspaper. And if my business flourishes even more, go big. Go bigger. I mean, we have small stuff, but we need some big ones that can make some more money. Like golf clubs. You need to have money for equipment, money for all sorts of stuff, guys. I know there's a place on Downing Street. Now, I haven't been inside the location, but I know it was the original home of the Wilson Daily Times. What? Okay. Alright. It was the home of the Wilson Daily Times for a few years, until a few years back. I know I was down there. I know I was down there back after Hurricane Florence hit to receive supplies from people who needed it. I helped with trying to get there, but when I got there, they were all done. I was like, okay, that was probably a waste of a trip down there in some way. But I know the supplies were going to be used to help others in need. No, people in Newborn, people in Greenville, people around the coastal areas of North Carolina, people around my area who have been affected terribly. Did you know, guys? My high school I went to is a flood a flood evacuation zone that you can go to if your house ever gets flooded out or something. I know for sure that another idea I had was a sports gambling bar. I didn't bring this up because I know a lot of people get addicted to gambling. I know in my state, the state of North Carolina, we have the NC Education Lottery. We also have scratch-offs. One of 39 states, I would say. 33 states. 39? I can't remember how many, but I know that will make money, but you have to give back, like I've been saying. You gotta figure out how to make some more money in return. Cocaina. Well, that reminds me, guys. It reminds me in a way of something online, so see if I can find it real quick. This one. I'll just play some of it. What's that? I know I'm gonna get copyright, guys, but I don't care right now. Okay, here's where it is, guys. Listen closely. Wait, this ain't it. Here we go. This is the part right here. Okay, Santa Blanca got the cocaina. Now that actually is from No Doubt. Killer Ghost. Now I want to tell you guys about this one. When I was looking at it, it was for Recon Ghost Wildin', I think it was called. But I have I was looking at the video, but you gotta look through the gameplay as well for it. I mean, it actually talks about taking down a drug cartel. I've also was looking through another one. This one right here, guys. Take a listen. Well, actually, I'm not sure what I just did with that one, to be honest. But that guy actually gets paid to take out people's info or big companies. Streets of Oakland to San Francisco. In Watchdog 2. You think serial killers get paid big money? Me? My idea? Nope. Nope. Damn. But back to what I've been saying, guys. Sometimes you have to have good ideas to make some money. I know 500 times I've been saying my ideas. Sometimes they've been getting rejected. I know sometimes you need to think just for a small group of individuals. But sometimes the big ideas can actually help make the money. I was thinking, sometimes best ideas you have might not always be a good idea. I know, but back to the missionary priest. My gig after church, I count up collection. It was a good idea, to be honest. I'm not gonna say how much because I'd rather not say in a way. Do you wonder why my it's like my three, I think my definitely in the Dark Lord family. Jeez, I have no idea what the heck happened there. Um, Sometimes I would actually fill up the malls and try reopen it. I've had the idea of turning it. I mean, we need to make sure we bring in more folks and more people to work Otherwise, more people are gonna get laid off and won't be able to find work around town. Have to go all the way to Raleigh or Greenville, North Carolina. I wonder. Oh crap, that came out wrong. Odo Mighty Yenna Cake. But yeah, make sure you guys do like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon. Got 2 likes already, damn. I wonder who else is here. Let me see, what was another one? But sometimes that fame could get down to you right away, guys. I mean, listen to this. Could lead it on over a lawsuit. I'm going to get copyrighted and probably taken down for this, but... Yeah, I had to play that part over again. Let's see, if you guys are wrestling fans and remember Real One, Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore. He, if you don't know the story of Enzo Amore, he... he was a famous wrestler, but he got a little bit over the law. And then he got a lawsuit with some person out in Phoenix, Arizona. With his Eno. Yeah, I'm trying not to say all the words on the stream because I might be taken down for saying stuff like that. I do remember that story well, since it was all over the news, even on West Talk and all that stuff. But I also remember one with, I mean, if you're gonna be that famous, don't show your consensual privates out in public to somebody, because you may get taken out by the law. I mean, what I'm planning to do, guys, is make sure I put my money where my mouth is, put my cash, my banks, to the bank. Where was it at? Where was it at? I know some big people I know, like Jobs versus Gates. I'm actually getting pissed off right now, guys. And I'm trying not to get pissed on my stream, because people don't know what I'm doing. I don't even think so anymore, guys. Okay, back to what I'm saying, guys. Make sure you guys have a plan in response. I mean, my ideas. Make sure spend the money wisely. I would say spend it on your bills and all that stuff that you get. if you go to church, set some money aside for church. I mean, big term money that can help make benefit jobs, which will benefit the community and the people around you. I would do more fun places in my town, which will actually benefit more people coming into Wilson. I know we have a summer league here in this college summer league program for a couple of months. But I know sometimes the big companies like like the big ones can actually help make money. Sometimes people get paid money for art, but that's just me. A comedy can actually help pay. Let me talk about some companies. You know what I said, WWE live streams and all that on my channel? I actually did do those, but I stopped doing those so I can relax and try to take a break from it. But that is a $1 billion company. 1 billion. Do the math. I mean, everybody wants their share of those big companies. God, fuck, damn it. It's a DC Marvel. Here we go.
I rock the mic properly. Turning rockets, I got the key. I'm the juggernaut of stacking nuts unstoppably. The Disneyland lord of your intellectual property. So get back to work. That's my time you're wasting. I didn't buy you for millions so you can play around debating. You belong to Disney, which means you stay busy. Cranking out magic and assembly line whimsy. Artist begging me to stop. I won't let 'em. Labor conditions in my shop. I don't sweat 'em. Powerful enough to make a mouse gigantic. With only 3 circles, I dominate the planet. Clearly, there's nobody near me. I'm owning this battle. In fact, I own this whole series. So I'm on my speedboat, boy.
Now, let me talk about Disney real quick. About this guy named Bart. He helped make Walt Disney. He makes money. He makes billions. I mean, let's see. Movies. You know those princess movies like Brave, Cinderella, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Lilo and Stitch. Let's see who else. You got Mulan. You got more any movie like those. Oh, one sec. I'm getting fuck pissed off. So, with this. There we go. There we go. Now people won't try piece of shit. Be positive at me. Now Walt Disney, he owns these big movies and companies. Disneyland, Disney World. He was successful back in the 50s and 60s, including his books today, which are still going strong. He always had money to do whatever. The people have his ideas about whatever, about what he is and all that. But actually, he is a good guy. But back to the WWE, who's won by Vincent Kennedy McMahon. You're gonna love it, damn it. Whether it's gonna push me down to the ground, boys. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Right now, company's not doing well. Why? You don't have people want. You gotta listen more to the people. I mean, sometimes you have recalling matches. I mean, hell, I would do better as a fucking writer for the company. Believe me, I would do scripts that would actually matter to TV. And the only thing we have gotten this year was Maria Kanellis is telling her husband Mike Kanellis to get down on his knees and act like a man instead of her lapdog. The interesting thing about this year was the fucking 24/7 fucking hardcore fucking championship belt. Held a lot more times by fucking R-Truth. I actually wish somebody can actually enjoy R-Truth, to be honest. God. And then you have those scandals that happen. You have big names, people coming back. The Hall of Fame. It's like everybody has their own job to do there. Which to me somehow is not. Kind of stinks because. Like I said, a lot of people can do whatever it takes to become a champion for that title. Why would I even waste my time bothering? The more I talk about it, the more I want to beat R-Truth up for the title. I would, to be honest guys, I would probably burn it. Or say you won't see me champion for long. Take the champion and do it. I told you guys I wouldn't be 24/7 champion for long. And put trash shit. like what Alondra Blaze did. I know one story was with I know how that one turned out from started from nothing, and now it turned into a $1 billion company. It had big names and all that. Then 1993, that's when they went more into others and started televising for big events. Cost them big, some tens of thousands of money, boys. Ooh yeah. I gotta stop talking. However, sometimes you have your downfalls and all that stuff. Controversy can try and make money. You heard it from Eric Bischoff. Let me see if I can find that clip online. Damn, I don't even get anything tonight. Here we go. Just listen, guys.
Capacity as general capacity.
Just state for the record that both my brother, Shane McMahon, and I believe Eric Bischoff should be removed from office. As far as my reasoning why, I think actions speak louder than words, so let's take a look at the video.
Exhibit A.
What gives you that idea? Yes. Eric Bischoff impersonated my father and then violated me. It's been 3 years and I still haven't. I finally have the.
I object. Shut up!
Thank you. Your Honor.
It's gonna be a long. It's gonna be a.
And violated me. It's been 3 years and I still haven't gotten wretched, vomitous taste out of my mouth. And tonight, I finally have the.
I object. Shut up!
Where was it? I can't even remember.
You're a pioneer for free speech. You say what you want.
I can't even find it right now, guys.
Certainly got to take all this under consideration. No doubt about that. Wait a minute. The champ is here. No, it's true. It's true. I don't give a damn about these people. But I do care. I do care about their money. Because I've proven time and time and time again that Eric Bischoff knows how to separate these people from their cash. You want proof? You want proof? I'll give you proof. 2 words. Elimination chamber. Think about it. It's fight pay-per-view buy rate. It's sold out arenas all over the country. It's been turned into games and licensing and merchandising. Hell, I'm still the general manager of Raw. I say we have the Elimination Chamber headline the next Raw pay-per-view. Think about it. Elimination Chamber match for the WWE title. And you know it'll sell. So Vince, you and I, deep down inside, we're a lot alike. It's true. Maybe we're both hated in this industry, but more importantly, we're both respected. We overcome obstacles. We get things done, Vince. So Vince, what do you say? Please, let me keep my job as general manager of Raw, and together, you and I will make a fortune. Roman, you look ridiculous, but I'm loving it. And Eric Bischoff is a pioneer of censorship. So, real quick, allow me to get my Perry Mason on and introduce you to a very valuable 10,000 surprise witnesses. You listen to this. Should Eric Bischoff remain the general manager? Do you want to see Eric Bischoff get fired?
Sometimes controversy in a company can make ratings go up. Now, excuse me, guys, 1 sec. Alright, so we're done talking about money. Now, let me talk about this. Now, let's do this. Accept some gifts and all that shit. Veterans Lawrence L. McKinney and Saginaw. Memorial Park. Pineapple Berry. 1 Revive. 100 Stardust. Grove City, Ohio. 2 Great Barn. 1 Revive. 3 Pokeball. And then Sapo. Coming Georgia, stack of book sculpture. 2 Pineapple Berry. 3 Pokeball. 100 Stardust. Tronic. Village of Somerville, Augusta, Georgia. 1 Ultra Ball. 3 Pokeball. 100 Stardust. Big Boy Chris Boy. Serenity Park Basketball Court in Lake Elsinore. Lake Elsinore, California. California dreamin'. 1 North Ball. 2 Great Pineapple Berry. 3 Pokeball. So fed up with some people online for not letting me fucking do whatever I want to. Because I'm trying to do a stream right now and they're not letting me do it. New York University East Building, New York, New York. 2 Great Barn, 2 Pineapple Berry, 100 Stardust. Barcelona, Catalunya. Exiled Schlower Square Botanical Gardens in Barcelona. Exiled Square. I love Barcelona. I haven't been there, but I like it. 2 Great Barn, 1 Up Max Revive, 100 Stardust. Damn. Bunkyo City, Tokyo, Japan. Toyokawa Norwich Shrine. 1 Hyper Potion, 1 Super Potion, 100 Stardust. Church of St. James the Apostle, New York, New York. One, two, great ball, 3 Pokeball, 100 Stardust. Mount Olive, North Carolina. Ooh, that's not far away. I say about 35 minutes away. Umo Waterfalls. What's this at? Water feature with goldfish pond. I should go down there. One Ultra Ball, 3 Pokeball, 100 Stardust. Greenville, Walsh Hall Gazebo in Greenville, North Carolina. 2 Pineapple Berry, 200 Stardust. Santiago de Quintero, Fuente Plaza La Habana. Santiago de Querétaro, Mexico. 4 Great Ball, 1 Max Revive. Getting gifts all over the place, guys. And yeah, I'm liking it like that. Church of the Nativity in Maysville, Kentucky. Ultra Ball, 200 Stardust. I'm gonna have to go to more places this week, upcoming week, guys. Okay, but yeah, sometimes if you want to the best ideas, you have to figure out a long term for that deal. After a while, like let's say a strip club. Yeah, I know, a fucking strip club. I mean, you have make sure you're making money. You have money for beers, the money for stuff. You have money for strippers, pay for money for strips. Then other things on the side. How are we gonna make that money and all that stuff? But that's gonna be whatever they want to do with that money. Then again, I don't even think it's a good idea, to be honest, in the first place. $500,000 for a fuck. So I got getting broke from getting stripped on. But another idea I would have is but yeah. But make sure you guys do like this video and have sub to the channel. I'll see you guys later on. Peace out, everybody. Peace.